Hi, we have weekend orders to pack. Seven, I think, seven little bits. There's nothing of any ridiculous value like some of the stuff, but seven little orders to get done, and I've got this. Trying this little point of view camera holder thing. See what the videos come out like with that. So we'll set you up on that. That'll be mounted on my chest, and then we'll see the seven little things we've got going, and we'll package them up, show them how to get packed properly so they get where they need to go in safely. So first off, I apologise for that crap intro. The idea behind it was a lot better in my head than what it came out like, but we'll gloss over that bit. So first little item, just a spare lid. I used to discard these. I used to take the knobs off, keep the knobs a spare, and then not really just do away with the lid. And then when I started having casseroles and saucepans where there was lids missing or it arrived damaged, I realised then getting a different lid is a lot harder than it looks. So I've started keeping them now and sell them off. If they don't sell, I can use them for my own things. So, nice orange, just a stoneware jug. 1.5 litres, I think these are. The ones that are a bit more curved come in different size, but just nice to have garden party, whether it's just water, juices or whatever. I suppose you put flowers in it if you really wanted to, put it on the work side. Looks a bit nicer than normal vase or whatever. But this time of year, where it's spring here in the UK anyway, when it starts getting spring, summer, all the vibrant colours start going. That's when yellows, the oranges, some of the lighter greens and lighter blues, that's when they all start selling a lot better. That's when the reds, etc. start to linger a little bit. So this is where either stuff start looking out for and getting, if the prices stay good, or you'll notice a lot of your stoneware begins to go. Well, like I say, people start having it in the garden, filling it with your juices or whatever. Alcohol if you want it. So this is gone, and I think I have some nice blue ones left, so I'd expect those to start going soon. But with it being stoneware, never be shy with packaging. Loads and loads of it. Stuff it around everywhere. You want to be able to throw this and throw it across your room and know it'll be alright, because that's exactly what will be happening when it goes to the couriers. And it's unlike cast iron stoneware, you can tell before you even load it if it's bust, because you just hear like jingle. There's been quite a few I picked up from parcel shops, and the guys will put them on the counter where you sign and you hear when they're tipping them. They're just going through the refund process at that point. But there's a lot more now on Facebook as well. Facebook seems to be quite a good place. Try and stay from Vinted now for, well, especially ceramic stuff, because people on Vinted are idiots. Nothing is wrapped or packaged properly. So again, this is like a baby blue, another ceramic. This is an airtight container. These are there's a lot heavier than what you think they would be, but good size. I'm gonna say 2.1 maybe. On the base of some of them it tells you, and then on the others it doesn't. But airtight. Personally, if I was to have this, I would buy the 3 separate sizes, and I would have pasta, rice and risotto, or lentils, or something that's a little smaller. They'd be good for that, just to have on the side, a little bit nicer than maybe looking at a glass jar or tucked away in the cupboard. But that's what my use for it would be. But cereal, I suppose you could put cereal in it if you wanted to, or even, I would say, a cookie jar, but the Creuset actually make a cookie jar anyway, which looks slightly different. But again, with it being stoneware, loads of padding, it's not worth you sourcing it, finding it, picturing it, cleaning it, and obviously listing, waiting, someone then buys it, and then after all that you've got to then refund them because it's broke, because you've not packaged it properly. And then you miss out twice, and you wasted all your time, all your effort, all your money, and you're not even rewarded at the end. And depending on obviously the person who's bought it, they're perfectly able to just leave negative feedback, so it could just have a knock-on effect. So absolutely stuff the boxes, which you should be doing anyway. really. If people are buying things from me, you should be making sure that they're done really well regardless of value, even if it just sold for a tenner. Let me know in the comments what colour it is you would buy, especially for summertime. Would you have yellows? Would you have... You can include creams, I suppose. There's a lot of ivory or meringue Le Creuset. Or are you happy just having all the plastic and glass stuff? And again, take round one way, take round the other. You don't need to take the entire box. This is more than enough. Even if I sell full sets and the parcels can be coming up to 30 kilos, it's just 2 bits of tape. That's all you need. That's more than enough to hold a cardboard box. Sometimes if it feels a little bit flimsy or different, I don't know, I would tape it again round the other way, just round the sides bulging out, but it's fine. So we have here, just on its own, a little green saucepan with the spout as well. So this is like the first gen of the Creuset pans. I used to always save these, so if I had a spare one like this, I would wait till I had another full set of 5, or maybe 3. 3s are available as well, and then put it with it. And then obviously there's different variations. You can get the ones with the black handles, you can get the ones with the bare base, you can get the ones with the painted or the enamelled base. And obviously the condition of the handles, etc. Some of them are warm, some of them where people put them in the dishwasher so they go real pale and like slowly flake. So the easiest thing to do, I found, is just sell them separately. People have either lost their own, damaged their own, or they've worn out. They just want a new one, and they're easy to list. They always sell, especially the green colour, green blues. That's you never have to worry about those. You can pick that any sort of Le Creuset up in any condition, green and blue, and it will sell. There will always be someone that buys it. But again, the same as all the other parcels. Loads of packaging, all this shredded paper, bubble wrap, and just general void fill like the paper you can get. Then again, just taped over. It's the easiest and quickest way to do things that I have found personally. Because a lot of my stuff's obviously similar. I don't really have the polymailers. They're not a huge. The lids I will. I'll wrap the lids up in the wrap and then put them in a polymailer. But boxes are all I really need. So here again is another just saucepan. This is with the plastic handles. These are like the high temperature. These are when the spout's still the same. Obviously the coloured base there rather than the bare metal. This is when, so that would be oven safe. So obviously you can't use the wooden handles anymore. But these are wooden safe. I think they go up to like 400 degrees. It's the same material as what the knobs on the handles are made of. The knobs on the lids are made of. And obviously the newer signature Le Creuset, there's no plastic at all, everything is just metal, so you can put it anywhere. And then the handles, the wooden handles are alright. Plastic ones that they changed to, like the second generation, have crap in my eyes. They split a lot easier, they get a lot more brittle. They don't seem to be as good. I think that's maybe why it lasted as long as swapped out to just being metal. But again, the process is exactly the same. Padding everywhere. If you are enjoying the content on the channel, obviously I'm still new to it, there's a lot of things to polish up on and work out, different ways of doing, different ways of filming, what else I can introduce. But if you would like to go ahead and like, comment and subscribe to the channel, all this support is appreciated. Any ideas, put them in the comments. I'll look for them all, I'll interact with anyone else who's commenting, etc. But video ideas, what you'd like to see, if there's a different way you'd like it to be filmed, whatever, then go ahead and let me know. I will be doing a bit more on camera once things are set up a little better. So that'll be the voiceovers will stop at that point. It's just, for me, it's just a lot easier to do it this way at the minute. But all the changing that will be coming, and then I'll be also hopefully doing something different alongside, but it's also Le Creuset themed this year, and see how that takes off. So that'll all be mentioned on here at some point when it's a bit more confirmed. So this one is real old. So the rib bottom, size C, so size C 25 centimeters. This obviously it doesn't have the enamelled inside. This is more like the non-stick early casserole dish. This is real early. It's even got the square metal knob rather than the round Le Creuset. So this will be 50 years plus age-wise. Held quite good value on it, I think. Nothing like outrageous, but something that's quite good. So again, just make sure you take care of it. Using the Jiffy foam, not bubble wrap. I don't find bubble wrap's good for wrapping things at all. It only protects where the bubbles are, and the rest of the sheet is like a carrier bag. So I don't find it protects. Whereas this is 103, I can't which one it is, 103mm thick all the way around. So that's why I only go around twice. And it's worked so far for everything I've ever sold. So I've got no reason to change it. But again, real nice item. I don't think it hung around for long. Anything really old, regardless of condition, unless it's broke like completely, tends to go well. Signature stuff tends to go well. It's open in the middle. It's the deep saucepans that have no spout, and then the lids have a hole in. They linger. I think that was the period of Le Creuset that was not the best. They don't look the best either. It's just boring and basic. The other ones you find on second hand most of the time, the insides are worn really badly and pit on the bottom, so they obviously changed the way they must have done something for a little while, and it's not worked out the best. But because on this one, cut the sides down and then fold the cardboard over. That way, nothing can jiggle inside the box. You don't have to worry about the lid going two separate and then slamming onto the dish and breaking the handles or cracking. And then obviously, with it being a bit more expensive, it didn't fit in the box completely snug. We just double line, double box it. I used to do this all the time, then it got a little harder to keep finding the boxes, and the more sold, I could run out of boxes quicker than I had to. Double box it when I can, nice and solid. And then this one, I don't feel well, get to 0. And then I always track my parcels. Obviously, it's automatically tracked on eBay because you buy the labels from Pat Link. But whatever the delivery service says, whether it's a day, next day, 2 to 3 days, 2 to 5, whatever it is, check every other just to see where the process is and if they've been delivered on time. So there we go. That is everything parcelled up. If you enjoy watching, then leave a comment below, like the video, and hit the subscribe button. All support is appreciated. And I'll see you on the next video.